Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is September 20th. We're going to do a collective message, a collective reading for the collective. So all signs here, remember to take what fits and leave the rest where the flock is at, okay? Don't force anything to fit. We also do zodiac horoscopes and pick a pile readings. So if that's your style, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Leave your energy somewhere on the page. Let's connect, okay? I love to. All right, so I was shuffling today as I generally tend to do in the morning, and I'm shuffling the Urban Tarot, and a story starts to unfold out of the deck. And so I'm like, this is a message for someone. Spirit's like, you have to get this message out today. So I kept the cards, got some oracle cards to go with it, and here we are. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, we got the Lovers, the middle, the first card that came out here. So I feel like today may be a good day for communicating, a good day for love. With the full moon here on the horizon, I feel like it's a good day to release some old feelings that you are wanting and needing to release, that you have maybe been harboring and sitting on. I have some swords out here, so it just feels like this is a lot of mental emotions, okay? So this is what a lot of you are desiring to have. This is marriage. This is a long-term commitment. This is trust. This is communication. This is something fresh and new and real after you may have lost someone. Okay. So the tough message that I picked up on, and this is probably just for a specific group of you or a handful of you, okay? For some of you, you just lost someone, like you kind of broke up. It was a bad breakup. It was maybe a toxic connection. It didn't work out, and you may put a lot of thought energy into it, and you just couldn't go on any longer with this person, okay? It just wasn't working out. For some of you, the message, strong message is coming through that the person that you were connected with, they either passed unexpectedly or they were sickly and passed, or for some of you, there was a murder, there was a killing, and it's really heavy, okay? Because it's heavy on me right now. It's heavy in your heart chakra. You're carrying it very heavy in your heart chakra, and you've been having a hard time trying to release it and a hard time trying to figure out why you had to go through this, why you're going through this, okay? Some of you are holding on to the guilt or disappointment connected to the situation. It's not your fault, okay? It's very important for you to understand that it's not your fault, okay? For some of you, this was even, this could have been a home invasion, or someone came into your home, or a robbery went wrong, or it's very heavy. So I just feel like it was unexpected. It was kind of vicious, cruel. It was something, you guys did not expect. So this is what makes it much harder to get over, okay? Someone is worried that the person that they lost does not want them to move on, or they're just having trouble moving on because they feel like they would disappoint their partner that they lost, or um, they would never find this connection again. I feel like you've been kind of keeping to yourself, keeping your emotions and your feelings to yourself, not being able to talk about it to anyone. And the advice is generally for you to come out of this shell, to come out of this depression, to come out of this solitude. Has actually not been too good. A little is okay, but I feel like when you close everything off and shut everybody out, it tends to make the anxiety and depression and the thoughts harder and more severe. It gives you more room and time to just think and think and think, overthink with this Eight of Wands here. A lot of things that's going through your mind I feel like it's replaying, it's on replay. So maybe in this instance, you were nearby what happened, or you saw what happened. Maybe you was a witness. Um, maybe uh, it just replays. I feel like it's just something that's replaying over and over in your mind, and you want to disconnect, and you haven't been able to disconnect. It's also, I feel like, an illusion that you won't be able to find another connection like you had with this person, or that you won't be able to find love again, or you're not good enough, or you just have to shut everything or everyone out. Those are all illusions and just things that you're going to be able to work through and you want to get through. Okay, um, it is possible. The way you're going to be able to do this is you're going to have to talk about this. You're going to have to talk about it, because I feel like it's a lot. It's heavy on your mind. But if you notice this card is different, and when I look at it, I just feel as if someone was hurt, someone was injured, and this is just not a mental injury. In this case, I feel like there was a it was a physical injury, and perhaps even, like I said, for some of you, an actual loss, actual death of a person. This person is telling you from the spiritual realm that they love you, and it's not your fault, and they never meant to hurt you. You know, you are allowed to love again. You are allowed to tell your story. You are allowed to move on. Okay. I got the Hermit in reverse coming out, and I'm seeing this person, how it's almost like they're fearful of what the future may hold, or fearful of what things they might encounter, maybe feeling unprepared, or feeling like the past will replay itself. But coming out in the reverse, I feel like Spirit is urging you to reach out, even if it's a counselor, even if it's like someone like me, like a reader, if it's friends, family, a therapist, grief counseling, whatever you need to do to move past this, because you definitely can have this here if this is what you were moving towards with this last partner, or if this is what you want, okay? And not just in your romantic relationships encounters, but just with people in general. I feel like maybe your energy has been a little off, since, because, it's just been hard. It's just been rough. It's just been a lot on you mentally. You may be having nightmares. Perhaps, like I said, replays in your mind. It's perhaps been hard to sleep for some of you. Okay. I feel like this is what you want to manifest. This is what you were trying to manifest, and you just feel like your plans were interrupted. You often ask why? Why you? Why did it have to happen this way? Um, but it's not your fault, and it's not your why. Okay? It's not anything you've done or did, but there is some lessons and that needs to be learned, and also some healing that should be done connected to the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the crown chakra. Yeah, most of your chakras, okay? I feel like perhaps you need to do a little balancing work on, maybe even think about Reiki or something like that. So let's move to the goddess deck over here. We have divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So some of you feel like I said, you feel like you're too scared. You don't want to love again, but deep down, really, you do want a true connection, a true love, a real connection. And so you can have this. Spirit also says spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Yeah, some of you are very drained emotionally. You've cried a lot of tears, almost to the point of dehydration. Take some time near the water to recharge yourself. Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So if you think it shall happen, for some reason I'm getting that maybe someone wished something bad on this person, and something bad actually happened, and maybe now that's why you're carrying and still holding on to what happened, because you feel as if your words or your thoughts had something to do with like I said, what happened? You feel like you manifested, um, the bad time or the death or the injury, whatever. But no, it was not you. But you are a magical person. So you need to take that energy you thought that you manifested into bad and take it and turn it into manifesting what you want in actuality. And last but not least, from the Map Energy Oracle, we have Solitude. It came out in the reverse. Okay. 13 turns into a 4, which makes me feel like you are surrounded and protected. You do have some angels and some guides trying to help you and guide you out of the situation. You have to open your mouth and tell them what you need them to do, how they can support you best, and give them permission to help clear your path, to help clear your mind. Also, Spirit is saying, you've been in this energy of been wanting to be in solitude, wanting to be by yourself. This is a reiteration of the Hermit in reverse. You have to come out of this. You have to speak to someone. You have to talk to someone. You should be maybe going places with friends, doing things that gets your mind off of it, that clears your mind, that allows you to express yourself and perhaps even have a little fun, dare I say. Okay? Spirit says it is necessary. They are supporting you and with you for whatever you need. When you need a rest, you can take a rest. But for now, it's time to get moving on your healing. On your healing. All right, guys. I'm so glad you tuned in. I love you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, it is what it is.